All right, guys. I don't know why that intro failed to play, but a little technical difficulties. I'm here with my good buddy Paul Comics for the Carlos Collects Comics Monday hauls. Monday. Let's see who we got with us today here.
Glad to be here. Thank you for the invite. Appreciate you showing up on Wednesday for me. But
Yeah.
yeah, we got Jonathan in here. Jonathan Dotson. Appreciate it, buddy. Got a
Hope
few people.
everybody got to see the Thor trailer that dropped. It's all me and Paul can talk about tonight.
Yep. We will be covering it on Wednesday, so y'all come through. He will be here with us. We'll discuss it. Hopefully, we don't get a mean text or a call. But
all right, guys.
For Pete Sake.
What's up, buddy? We got the Paul Comics, a short version of the Paul Comics All Stars tonight. I'm gonna do something a little bit different because I had to work late and then went shopping with wifey after work. So here's my stack of books that got delivered today. I haven't opened them yet. I don't know what's in there, so we're just gonna go through and kind of open and see what showed up on my doorstep today.
Damn.
I started to try and open a couple of these without looking at them just so I could save some time. Let's get into the first one here. And what we're doing is we're showing off books that we've picked up in the last week and a half, or today, as a matter of fact, to let you know what we're specking on or collecting, books that we're interesting or that we find interesting. I don't buy a lot of newer release comic books. I know Paul picks up a little bit more than I do, so maybe he's got some newer stuff. He is definitely on top of the what's new and what's hot.
What's up, Steven Spot?
Hopefully we can balance this out. All right, well, here's what the first arrival today. There was some big She-Ra news. Okay, anybody can tell by my back wall, I'm a big Motu fan. And they HBO Max is going to do a live action She-Ra production.
Oh yeah, She-Ra. Yeah.
Let me see if I can bring that up so you can see the book here. So this is Despera Origins Revealed. So this is the origin of She-Ra. I think that this is one of the best stories, comic book series of Masters of the Universe and He-Man that was done. This was done by DC Comics. They did a phenomenal job with this. So that was the first pickup of the day. Here's number 2. Oh, number 2, I got a great deal on this one. I like sword and sorcery books, right? So this is Call the Barbarians number 1. So Red Sonja and Solomon Kane is on the cover. This is the first cover appearance of Solomon Kane, if I'm not mistaken. So this is your magazine size from Curtis, back when they were skirting around the horror laws by putting a lot of this stuff in the magazine size. But I got a great deal on this. I'm really excited to have this book. I love painted covers. Anybody knows what I like to collect. Let me see what else I got prepped here. So I'm going to just show a couple books here. I'm going to kick it over to Paul, and then I'll come back, show a couple more. I know that Paul and I have been talking a lot of Thor books here recently.
Classic. What's up, buddy?
Isaac Ribic books are, he is just my favorite artist right now. He did Philander the Behemoth. That is that artwork of the fallen snow god thing that's in the trailer. And Isaac Ribic also did the 1602 series. He did my variant of First God Emperor Doom. He is a hot artist. All right, what did we get here? Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. So,
okay, calm down,
Paul
buddy.
got me turned on to this again. The Secret Wars from 2015 is getting hot again. And this, by far, I thought was the greatest story to come out of Secret Wars.
Oh, the Planet Hulk.
Yeah. With Captain America.
So on that,
like,
on that, they were going off of Ragnarok when you had Planet Hulk.
Yeah. And this was kind of like he was kind of like a barbarian Captain America, but also kind of like he was in 1602 where he was the Native American. Oh, they had to put a 50-cent sticker on the cover. God damn it.
Oh yeah, you gotta use a little hair dryer and take that off to let the glue.
Every single one.
Yeah, well, man.
And they had
to look at everybody. Y'all take notes. Y'all make sure y'all look at the pictures because you see this guy right here. Look at that. You didn't see that when you were kidding?
I can take them off. I got a deal on them, so I'm not too worried about it. But they had these awesome barbarian Hulks. I got like the
what you do is when it snows, you leave the book outside when it snows, and the sticker will come off.
Is that the way that works? But he's riding Devil Dinosaur in this series for Devil Dinosaur fans. Yeah, here he is. Kind of Devil a cool Dinosaur, barbarian-looking Captain America with Devil Dinosaur there. It was
I almost thought he went to the Savage Land almost the way.
Yeah.
The way it was looking. I thought they were in Savage Land, but.
Killer read. If you can pick up a trade paperback, I highly recommend picking up a run of this. It was a great read, a great story. Let me open one more. I'm going to kick it over to Paul here. Okay. I see what this is. Oh, there's two different ones in here. So this is the
oh yeah, Marvel Zombies.
First Marvel Zombies. And it must
that's
be
not
that's
here. Not the first Marvel. I think it's like them on the cover or something, right? Because I think the other one's Ultimate Marvel
29.
Zombies or something. Yeah.
29 is like cameo first appearance. I think this is first full and first cover.
29.
I know 29 and 30 are the two big zombies.
Yeah, this one is the cover of them. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
So at any rate, I got a good deal on a couple crispy copies of that. And then the other big book, which I've been trying to chase down for a while, a high grade copy of this. And hopefully it is okay, not as high as I thought it was going to be. At any rate, still awesome copy.
Invaders number one.
Yeah. Invaders number one. That I am working on my Invaders and Defenders run right now. And man, the Defenders went for 100 some issues. It's hard to believe. Hey, Flint Games, Classic Vigil, Steven Spock. Thanks for showing up, guys. Appreciate you being here. I'm going to kick it over to my good buddy, Paul Comics. What do you got for us, my man? What do you got for us?
All right. I got a few separate hauls, but we'll start off since strictly, and you know your boy Carlos is at sabbatical, whatever you want to call it. So I rated the LCS for a little bit. Needed these two, but I love Michael Turner, so I got Witchblade number 2.
Absolutely.
That's from the old run. So boy, need. I mean, they're not newsstands. I chase after the image newsstands, but these were nice, so I had to grab them.
And for those of you who don't know, Michael Turner was taken from us way too soon.
I think
died very young.
If he was still alive, I think we wouldn't even be. I mean, J. Scott Campbell would still be, but I just love these Witchblade series, and she had her own TV series for a little while. So also too at the LCS, I grabbed this one. That supposedly like the first appearance of the character is supposed to be in the Miss Marvel series. So
okay, well, tell us about it because I don't know anything about.
I'm not sure. I think it's Adam something, but I knew to pick it up because I think these guys are going to be in that Miss Marvel series. But first appearance of the character.
I've never even heard of that title, Clandestine.
Yeah,
what year is that, Paul?
Supposedly, like you can find the first is the Marvel Presents, and then there's a preview, And then this one has like the first appearance of the Atom character, but I knew they're saying he's supposed to be in the Miss Marvel series, so I grabbed that.
That's like what, early 2000s?
I think it's like
the barcode.
You know what?
Like 2000s, right?
Let's do like you do. We'll just
do it.
But it's nice, really nice.
Yeah, it is.
For a black cover, but you know, got a little thing right there, but has not been pressed. I just grabbed it.
There's no color breaks.
Let's see, 1994.
Ooh, wow, 1994.
Wrap around.
It's
But they're saying that
like an insert.
this group. No, I don't think so.
What was that on the inside page?
No, it's just some kind of let's see, some kind of thing to order your Marvel books through them in the mail.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're saying that these groups are supposed to be in the Miss Marvel series, so I'm grabbing them. If nothing happens, then you know. But if something pops off, nice black cover, and I'm a real Stan Sakai, so I got that 1 in 25 of him doing Moon Knight. He's the artist that does Usagi Yojimbo. So, but when I seen this Moon Knight,
I can see that.
Yeah, they had Marvel solicited it as just a regular B cover, but then when the time was coming out, they wrote Stan Sakai, so they made it a 1 in 25, but still went and grabbed it. But
it's amazing how many black, white, and blood comics there are now, right? You've got Wolverine, you've got Moon Knight, you've got Red Sonja, you got Elektra, yeah, I was about to say that, yeah. But like I said, Stan Sakai, real good on Usagi Yojimbo, but him doing Moon Knight, had to grab it. But yeah, that's the ones I got from the LCS. And so while Carlos is away, the mice
your boy out there hunting. Your boy's out there hunting.
Bird dogging them books.
Got to. All right. Go back to you, good sir, or do you want me to?
All right. Okay, let's open up the next book here.
Spidey Girl.
This is what you don't want to see. A vanilla envelope with no cardboard reinforcement.
Man.
So the likelihood that we are undamaged.
Yeah, 4-piece Saki's right. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood too. Yep. Yes, sir.
Is that another one? Okay.
Yeah, that's another one. It's Adam Deathstein, but unconfirmed villain. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay, so this showed up with no backing.
Yeah, Flynn Game's like, ouch.
This is what.
Ooh.
Yeah, ouch.
Damn.
Looks like
so that's the first time Wolverine and Deadpool meet.
Right. This is on the trending 20 list right now. I ordered this a long time ago too. It took a long time to get here. It looks like it sustained two little color breaking ticks. So they'll be getting a nasty text message from me about this email.
Wow.
That's a shame.
Believe that.
No bags, no boards. But I guess that's what you get when you get a deal. So this came with a couple other Wolverine books, which these seem to have a tick in the same exact place. Okay, the ones in the middle survived. Now this is a cool book. Okay, this is What If Wolverine Was an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? And if anybody has watched a couple of these shows, I've been talking a lot about the House of M. In fact, I think I talked a lot about House of M on the last haul video or the one beforehand. And this was a hot book when the House of M came out because Wolverine was the head of the tactical S.H.I.E.L.D. team for the House of M. So this was like a hot book. I can remember seeing this all over the back of Wizard magazine. If anybody used to purchase Wizard magazine, where you used to get the trending books used to come out. And
but that was like now it's like top 10 every week. That book was like every month.
Once
you
a
got
month.
top 10, yeah.
once a month you got top 10 books, and they used to have the price guide in the back. But this was a big trending book during that time period. And then we've got final nice cool on March on Onslaught, Way of the Warriors with Elektra and Bone Claw Wolverine there, huh? All right, let's see what we got in this one. And I can show you my pickups from yesterday, my deliveries from yesterday too. Those aren't quite a mystery.
Godly. Don't hurt yourself unboxing.
This is a full contact sport here.
Man, well, I'll tell you. What's cool I like is that you're actually just unboxing them right now. So we're actually seeing how you get in the books to you.
Another one. No reinforcement.
No, they didn't reinforce it, huh?
Yeah, another one. Yikes.
Oh, man.
No, it came between two pieces of cardboard, but still.
Okay.
It is a little. Ooh, yeah.
So all the eBay sellers. Ooh, okay.
This is the Masters of the Universe hollow foil variant.
Where I
get this in a 9.8. This is an extremely expensive book, but this has got some awesome art. This is from the Image series, which was also a great run. They kind of brought back Masters of the Universe. There was a toy line. They relaunched the action figures that had this logo on it. And also it kind of tied into that second gen cartoon where they were kind of like more ninja style fighting. I don't know what.
So how long did Image have the rights to these? Because I think what who has it now? DC.
Put on a run.
DC had one. DC, it went back to DC too, didn't it, or no?
It started with DC, went to Marvel, then went to Dark Horse, then went to IDW, and then went to Image, and then back to DC.
Oh, I got you.
I mean, everybody's had their shot at it, but I'm really happy to find a high-grade copy of the hollow variant for sure. I almost have. Oh, don't tell me. Dang. I've got like every Masters of the Universe comic that has ever come out, except for the ones that are like $2,000 that I refuse to pay $2,000 for. But this was one I was actually missing, the number 3 hollow variant. So happy to add that one to the collection. Luckily, they didn't make like 50 covers for every Masters of the Universe that came out. So I actually have a chance to collect them all. One of these days I should show my mini comic collection. It is it's kind of an obsession. It's like my wife says I have a condition when it comes to collecting mini comics. But Masters of the Universe, the awesome year 1984, right? I'm a kid who grew up in the 80s, just like Paul. Gen 1 Transformers, He-Man, Thundercats, that was huge. Just absolutely everything to us as kids. We didn't have the internet. You got to come home from kindergarten, and at noon they were playing He-Man in the middle of the day, which was unheard of. This is back when you had 3 channels on TV. It was broadcast TV. You're lucky if you got all 3 channels that came in. I remember I used to wait for my sister before I was allowed to go to preschool or kindergarten, one of the two. I would wait for my sister at the edge of the yard to see her walking home from school because I knew that He-Man would be on the TV. So the minute I saw her, I just run in the house and go turn on the TV, go watch Masters of the Universe. It was.
I think they weren't even going to call it He-Man. I watched an interview. They were going to call it Masters, but they just threw in He-Man in there.
Yeah. Well, like how how He-Man actually came about was so convoluted. It was like so much about selling toys and reusing casts of other action figures. And
well, you know that before that they weren't allowed to make cartoons to push uh, to sell toys.
right, well,
But then the government changed it, and then it was just a free for all. Then after that,
because you had to have the PSA at the end of the episode. You know, the He-Man or a GI Joe had, and knowing is half the battle, or that's one to grow on. So they had this little PSA at the end of it. And that's how they could get
Jason
away with
D.
it. Okay, here's another good one. Here's a comic I've been stacking quite a few of. Oh yes, my precious. My precious.
Hey man, it's just a comic book, man. Calm down, man. This is a.
See if you can see why this comic, and I'm going to show you the next one here. Why is this comic special, Paul, and not like any other Avengers 270?
Was it a double cover?
Nope. This is also a Moonstone book.
Okay. Yeah, Moonstone.
But this is a Canadian price variant. The normal price is 65 cents. So I also got this Smoking Hot book, Canadian price variant.
No, if it was a Mark Jewelers for Pete Stock, you would have a barcode. So whenever you see that's a nice one. Was it Council of Kangs?
Yep, these are all the big Kang Avengers keys. They're all Canadian price variants.
Maybe those would have been, but not that one. Oh, they're all Canadian. So yeah, so it was 65 cents in the US and 75 over there, right?
Yep, 75 cents up in Looney Land.
First red cover.
Up with the Knuckles.
First red cover.
First red cover, right? But my man Namor looking a little glum there. They're protesting Namor. And what do you know? We'll have another shirtless male in the MCU. Can't have enough of those, right? And I like Kang. Anybody really wants to read the quintessential Kang story that'll let you know everything you need to know about Kang, read Avengers Forever, the series from the late 90s. Great series, gives you a retelling of Kang's origin from Immortus and ties in the Space Phantoms from Avengers 1, Avengers 2. Was a really good read. I'm going to kick it back over to my main man, Paul, here, see what else he's got. And I'm going to dig up my stuff from yesterday. Hey, Spidey girl. All right, Paul, what you got, buddy?
All right. Went to another spot. This is not really a comic spot, but a little flea market outside of the city.
Ooh,
so
yeah.
I got this one. I've been looking for this for a while. It does have staining, and the place I got it from, they didn't really take care of it, but it is a newsstand. So when wanting to get this book, but got it at a reasonable price. So I'll probably be giving it to either Strictly or oh yeah, look. Well, yeah, but mine's that newsstand, boy. You got look at that.
Nope, I don't got a newsstand.
So this is the book. He read my but this is the book that MT's talking about. Yeah, nice. Every time I see Kang, I always Origin of Kang, I believe. But yeah, this is the book he's talking about. And it's really in nice shape in this one. So I saw it, I had to pick it up.
Artwork is phenomenal. I consider that run to be the start of the modern era of comics.
So there is a for the number one, there's a 1 in 50, I believe, with him on the cover.
Of number one?
Number one, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's him on the 1 in 50. But this is number 9, the Origin.
That goes for around $100.
And MT put me on this one.
Yes, sir.
I had sold one Sunday, but I found this one too also. But Origin of Wonder Man. I don't know what this book is just gone berserker for some reason.
First solo title. Reggie collects, a member of the community, did a big piece on why he thought that was important, why they were going to bring him into the MCU.
And
That book has just popped off.
For Madam Web,
Oh,
they're saying it could be Julia Carpenter, so I picked up her first appearance. Anytime I see, everybody was always picking up 8. Everybody left all the series, so now number 3, number 7, and they've got some nice covers. They got Hulk, they got Doctor Doom. Number one has I think the Beyonder, I believe, something like that. But yeah, I picked this one up, Julia Carpenter. And my last one, I couldn't believe I found it, but I got this is High Republic, but this is the variant. They're saying that they're going to be using her.
Okay, who is she?
That is, no, I can't put me on spot. I know that she came out in the deleted scene. Damn, I can't even think of her name.
And that's one-armed lizard guy, right?
No, I'm talking about her.
No, but that's one-armed lizard guy on the cover, though, right?
Yeah, that's all of them. But on the regular cover, you have him, her, and the another female.
Okay.
But they're saying they're utilizing her. They're going to come out with a series. They said in a deleted scene that her bust was on the in that Jedi Temple memorial thing, I think. But yeah, I always pick up these Star Wars High Republic. They're saying they're going to either do a series or base something off of this, so I had to pick it up. Got the variant. I didn't have this one, so when I saw it, I was like, of course, I need to pick it up. So thank you, good buddy.
All right, so the other things that I've been, and I gotta say, I love Julia Carpenter. She was Spider-Woman when I was coming up. The books I read as a kid. I think her costume design is phenomenal. Not that Jessica Drews isn't, but Julia Carpenter, I think.
Thank you, Flynn Games. That's how he's acting right now. You see him, when he opens his package, he's like, ooh.
Hey, I'm excited for your finds, buddy. I like seeing the hunt successful.
That's just crazy how you said that Avengers Forever, and then I
know, and you had it, buddy.
I didn't even tell you what I had neither.
Like, oh yeah, that was the other thing I picked up. I should be showing you these two. Like I said last time, I've been picking up a lot of the cosmic stuff. I picked these came in yesterday. I picked up another set of Quasar, Phyla-Vell from Annihilation Conquest.
Conquest, yeah.
I picked up another set. Oh, I don't know if I showed that one. What's that one, Paul?
Oh man, that's the sketch of first appearance of Quake.
Quake, right?
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing too, is Secret Invasion. I've been looking at Thor, Love and Thunder. What else? I'm looking at She-Hulk. I'm actually looking at some Captain Marvel too, because I mean not Captain Marvel, Black Adam. He's looking real nice. Ooh, okay.
I picked up a run of a Brand New Day.
So that first one is who?
This is first appearance of Mr. Negative.
And
first appearance of Jackpot.
Yeah,
Mr. Which is Mary Jane.
Yeah.
And I actually bought these when they came out too. They were coming out for a month. Every week there was a new Amazing Spider-Man. People were not happy about this because they basically did away with Mary Jane's relationship with him to save 99-year-old Aunt May. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. But the artwork in these were phenomenal. They introduced a bunch of new characters. The Menace was another one. Jackpot.
Oh, yeah, this is the Menace. Really, first Menace. Yeah.
And people were irritated that they had to spend so much money to keep filling out their runs. But eventually it came back around and became popular again. I like to read. It's cooled off since the Spider-Man movie came out, so it was a good time to go pick those up cheap. Okay, here is the other run that I picked up yesterday, or got delivered yesterday, I should say. And this is the Cable series.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I sold a #1 Liefeld variant slab 9.8 on the charity auction. First time I appeared on portable auctions from this run. These are Adi Ravani covers. He's top 3 artists for me of all time. Well, you can't count Kirby, right? We've got to exclude Kirby, right? But this is baby Hope Summers. He takes Hope Summers, which was the first mutant born after the House of M event when Wanda said no more mutants and killed all the mutants off. And this was the first mutant born after that event. And artwork in this series was phenomenal. This is a time jumping caper. And then what's this a cover homage of, Paul?
Oh, for annual 1.
You've been showing that slab, the Hulk slab, just about every auction there for a while. That was
I mean, some people have hit me up about it, but yeah, you know, just something different.
But still, this is super iconic cover swipe, right?
Yep.
And then she's still a baby here. I thought this included her as an adult, but I think this is the last one before she makes her appearance as an adult.
Yeah, I think number 12. I think she's an adult.
Yeah, right. This is number 11. But she's obviously being trained to be a highly skilled warrior by Cable, as they're jumping through time, escaping from Bishop and Strife from Apocalypse. So at any rate, I got a couple more books to show. What else you got, Mr. Paul Comics? You got anything else to share with us?
Okay, well, yeah, this is my last ones. I didn't have too many. But honestly, so if y'all watch his videos, Carlos actually gives some good hauls. So I saw this book after I watched this video. This is the first time Sam Alexander and Richard Rider meet. I was kind of funny to find this book after I watched the video. So I picked up this book and picked up the second appearance of Nova. Can't pick up the first appearance. Grabbing the set, and I think it's the first appearance of these two characters, Powerhouse and Condor. But it also says second action pack issue of Richard Rider.
There's a first appearance in that, Paul, you said?
Well, it's just his second appearance, but the first appearance of these villains right here, Powerhouse and Condor.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. These Nova books, everybody was always passing them, not even thinking about them. But, you know, it was kind of, I watched this video and then I went into a little spot and, I found those two. And also I think they've already announced that they're shooting the Blue Beetle movie. So your boy got Booster Gold number one. So I got 2 copies. But these aren't in the greatest shape, but you know, I'm gonna get them pressed and clean either by Strictly or by Trax. So
it's pressed niche.
Yeah, so it was just kind of funny. You seen these on his videos, on his, you know, in second appearance. If you can't get the first, you know, second appearance, and then this is when them two meet. So if they go with either Richard Rider or Sam Alexander, or they may go with both, one younger, one older, both of them will meet. So nice little lots. And actually, like I said, if y'all watch his videos, he's always given finding those number 2s cheap. So yeah, there you go. Yep, that's exact. Oh no, that's not it.
It makes sense that they would have the older end.
Yeah. So what for Pisaki is saying, everybody's just was the whole Nova run, everybody was just like, okay, Nova run, woo. First, but yeah, like he's saying, since the first one's going to go crazy, everybody's going to go after the second. Plus, these characters may show up. You never know, but nice little pickups, And like I said, y'all watch his videos. He does the top 10 breakdown. He's going to do one for White Tiger, I believe. I believe he's going to do his next one's going to be for White Tiger. So I'll be looking out for that. But yeah.
Nice.
I got the Nova books already. See, you were already good, Spidey Girl. You're already ahead of the game. See, she's already ahead of the game.
So yeah, I've been buying a lot of Nova #1 slabs. I think I've got like 5 of them right now. Because those have always kind of been a pricey book. They had a little bit of a dip. They're on the way back up. So
yeah, they don't know who they're going to announce, but I mean, they could either go Rich Rider or Sam Alexander. Kevin Feige hasn't said who he's going to run with, but I know Nova is coming, he said. But
all right, let me show you what else I got here then. I picked up another run of Defenders king size and giant size books here. This one right here is one you want to look out for. This
Korvac.
Is the first Korvac, who is another one of the big bads that could appear in the future of the MCU. It's a stunning cover, little battle chess action, right? Namor on the cover there. And I got a 5 in there. Like I said, I'm filling out a Defenders run, and also I'm looking at Valkyrie specs. This is the first Dragon Fang. You also got a sweet Hulk and Zemu cover. Zemu is one of the monsters. He's got like mind control powers. He gets like a weird metal helmet later on. But I guess you would call that a bondage cover, maybe. Now, this is one I want to talk a little bit about. This is the first appearance of Starhawk. Now, coming up, I was a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, long before they were cool, long before it was Peter Quill. Peter Quill wasn't even on the team back then.
Nope.
Starhawk is one of the earlier members of Guardians of the Galaxy, right? And Starhawk kind of always had this ethereal type storyline or feeling to him, very very deep thinking type concepts. And why I think they're going to focus on him in the future here, or I shouldn't even really call it him. Okay, the origin of Starhawk is Starhawk was a man and a woman together. That's what Starhawk is. So sometimes it appears as a female, sometimes it appears as a male. And they split and actually had a family together with kids, and then decided that they needed to combine back together to be more powerful, go out in the galaxy and save everything. It was kind of like an original storyline about how important the male-female dynamic is to creating like a complete person type of Taoism, yin and yang type of thing. But I think obviously this could be a character that they fixate on because it is a man and a woman in the same body. I think that they could latch a hold of that given the current climate. But Starhawk was always a cool character. I always liked the costume design. I was always a big fan as a kid. So I've been picking up a lot of getting my hands on every first appearance I can get. So that was just one that I picked up here last week. But like a lot of these, anything with Valkyrie on the cover from the Defenders run, I've been picking up. Gemini. Valkyrie was a really cool character. In fact, I got this from Mr. Strictly.
Oh, okay. Defenders, yeah.
Fool Killer. The swashbuckling Johnny Depp character himself. But pretty much that's what I've got at hand today. The last 2 days that I've opened. Oh, I guess that's not true. I have one more stack of stuff that I got. Forgot about these. I picked up a set of the Conan the Barbarian movie special. This is the Tree of Woe. Anybody remembers the Arnold Schwarzenegger awesome epic film? Can you recite that one, Paul? By heart, the dialogue in the Conan the Barbarian movie?
No.
Not a Conan fan?
I mean, I liked it when he was playing them. I mean, I'm not like, no, I'm not really.
You can't recite it like you can G1 Transformer episode.
Yeah, I'm right, man. That's the greatest thing ever. You know what was funny? So he calls me. He says, "Hey, man, called me like 3 or 4 times." I was like, "Damn, something must be wrong. He never calls me that much." He says, "Hey, did you watch the Beast Wars trailer?" I was like, "Click. I don't watch that." G1, baby. I don't watch that.
I picked up another run of Planet Hulk, which I can't lay my hands on. 92 through 107.
That's good.
And I picked up about 5 copies of Planet Hulk number 100, the giant size, where Meek takes on his.
So, and that one is something to do with Amadeus Cho too.
Yeah.
So that's why some people have been picking that up also, because Amadeus Cho has something.
In 107, he joins with Hercules.
Yeah, you seen this book.
Oh, let me switch it over.
So I also have been picking these up. So,
absolutely.
This is the 3rd printing for Secret Invasion. Beautiful sketch cover.
Yeah, anything Secret Invasion is hot. Another one.
I've been picking them up. Yes, sir.
Captain Universe. Anybody in the chat got any questions, comments? We will field questions at this point in time if you have any.
Starhawk is already in the movies, or at least.
Where was Starhawk? I don't remember Starhawk being in the movie.
He said it's played as Sly Stallone himself. Ooh.
What?
You tell him, Omar. Let him know, Omar.
You're telling me Sylvester Stallone was supposed to be Starhawk? He didn't even have the costume. I must have missed that. I was into Kismet at the time. I remember.
Anyone want to show their favorite book in the PC? But yeah, but also I've been picking up these too. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
So these have all like the Kangs in there, supposedly. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. Boy, I had to pick a couple of those
up. There was the McGinnis Hulk run, and I sold my 9.8 black and white retailer variant of this.
Oh yeah, that's what's his name?
Ed McGinnis.
No, Red but isn't that Adam Bomb or something like that?
A-Bomb.
A-Bomb. There you go. A-Bomb.
Yeah, he's right there. I love Ed McGinnis covers. I think this is a great series to be picking up right now on the cheap. There's A and B covers to this, and I'm going to get to why I think that some of this might be even more important here. Once we get to
that's when Sentry fights him, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Sentry and Hulk have history. There's She-Hulk laying the smackdown.
Yeah, there's a
connecting cover.
I think the green. Yep, there's a green half. Yep.
That was the king size.
King size.
But this was they brought back the Defenders, the Secret Defenders, right? And I guess I'm missing the other half. So this was the connecting covers. This was the bad guys, and then there was a good guys cover with.
So Trax is saying Sylvester Stallone confirms he is the return for the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
So he was
That's what he's.
Starhawk. Well, that's disappointing. Well, maybe we'll see. Maybe they'll relaunch him, but it'd be cool to see him in his full regalia. We did get like a little Easter egg where they had Chris Starr from the original run, and obviously we got to see. Geez, now he's a Mohawk guy, Mary Poppins. Help me out, Paul. What was his name?
Mohawk guy.
The blue guy with the red Mohawk in Guardians of the Galaxy. Why can't I think of his name?
Guy with the red Mohawk.
He had the arrow. Somebody knows.
Oh, okay. Damn, what's his name? He put me on the spot. I don't even know. He had his own series for a little bit. He had a mini series, yeah. Damn, I can't think of his name.
You're gonna make me pull out my original slab here.
I developed a new character.
We got our technical difficulties things.
I'm gonna have to start watching this more often. This is what you do when you like don't know something. You go to the wall.
Yep. Don't sleep on the Thunderstrike. You saw Thor popping the collar in the trailer. That's first Thunderstrike.
And you know what? Honestly, I was thinking that I wanted to see. Oh yeah, Marvel superheroes.
Because it's Charlie 7, Major Vance Astro, Yondu.
Yondu, Yondu.
Charlie 27, Martin X. Martin X was the crystal guy. That's Charlie 27. That's Vance Astro, who goes on to take the Captain Universe containment suit. I thought I could lay my hands on that real quick. I guess not. And then Yondu turns blue in the later episodes for whatever reason. But this is their first appearance in Marvel Superheroes 18.
Yeah, so he's saying, do you guys... I do sometimes, Jason D, because sometimes they'll announce stuff, and the LCS, they don't really redo their... they don't really care about their backstop stuff. So sometimes you can find stuff there. Or like you just go in and see a deal on certain key books, you grab them because they'll go up.
Yeah, I'll probably sell some of my Hulk run. I've got multiples of just about every cover, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jason D. You say I had horrible luck at garage sales. You know, them people are like, they don't really have, especially if you see the books I got on the table. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to find any like barely maybe. Yeah, I don't even think they'll hit very fine. They'll probably be like good, very good, and
Comic Tracks is talking about this is how you go and find good comic books at yard sales. You need to go to old houses. If it's a new housing development where the houses are like less than 10 years old, you're wasting your time. Because either they know what they have and they want too much, or they're just selling junk. You need to go to the houses that have been there forever. The people are at least in their 50s or 60s. And you go up and you need to ask them, do you have any old magazines or comic books? You need to say old magazines because a lot of times they don't know the difference between a magazine size comic book and a regular magazine. They just don't know.
These like actually talk to people.
Yeah, and then this is how I got that stack of books that I showed last week. Is I went in and I asked, she's like, oh yeah, I have a stack of books in the basement. Came out and brought me a stack this big, paid $20 and got them all.
Yeah, but that's not always the case though. I mean, if you got like older people, but if you have like somebody like he was saying, you go to a yard sale and you see the books out on the table, 9 times out of 10 they probably just had them and just was like, you know what, I got these and this. I'm just trying to get rid of them. I had a person tell me, hey, I'll give you a deal for these stack of books, and like 3/4 of them, the covers were coming off. I'm like,
Right.
I'm not gonna buy
That's
these.
what,
But he's like, I'll give you a deal on all these, and I was like, nah, I can't get these, man. The covers are coming off.
but like I
Unless,
said,
unless it's like something, you know, really key. But you know, you're not. I agree with Jason D. If you go out there, and like he's saying, if you go to a nice place where, or you find them, or if they say they got books inside the house, then you're probably like more than likely it'll probably be way better conditioned than just sitting in outside on the table.
or if you're going to upper scale neighborhoods where they buy their kids stuff and they never play with it, type of thing, that's another good place to look. But you gotta be real cautious because you can waste a whole day walking around the subdivision and get nowhere if you're gonna do yard sailing. Well, what I find at yard sales that I find nowhere else is promotional comics.
Oh yeah, that's like the electric company. Yeah,
Right.
I think that's a Foley's one or something.
Right. I've got a detergent book that I still need.
Don't believe Paul. Okay, well then you tell them, Spidey girl.
I get the Kool-Aid Man books. I don't know if I showed those.
I mean, if you go hunting, you're gonna I mean, I put in my mind, hey, maybe I'll find something, maybe I don't. I mean, sometimes I do, and then sometimes I'll hit. If not, just go eat and try again next week or the next day. Don't listen to MT. You go out there and do it, Jason D.
Do it, man. Beat the pavement.
He's in Oregon City near Portland. Oh.
Electric Company, American Cancer Society did a whole run. They did the Kool-Aid Man books too. I think this was Prevention Against Child Abuse. That came out in the 80s with Power Pack. There was a lot of like gas company, electric company stuff did promotions.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Detergent companies.
So what Trax is saying, there was a sale. LCS had a sale, and Trax was there. Trax was at that store for like a good 3-4 hours before I got there. So I was like, okay, well, Trax, he's been there. But I never tell myself, don't ever hunt. But you go behind somebody, he'll be looking for something. You'll be looking for something totally different. So I went in there and I found a G.I. Joe 21. And I asked Trax, I was like, hey, man, did you see this? And he just gave me a look like, how in the hell did you how the hell did you do that? How did you do that? They hid the book behind the box. Here comes Trax with his excuses already.
Right.
They hid it. They hid it.
All right. Spidey girl said she wanted to see a couple of my toys I had behind me, so I grabbed a couple here.
Oh, okay.
I've got a near complete run of the first commemorative series that came out, limited to 10,000. I don't have enough room to kind of show them all on my wall, but you got the original.
What did they call them before? Like
8-backs.
8-backs, yeah.
Yeah, that's the original 8-back, and then this is the 12-back. And I think the first one was a 5-back, but this was from the classics series that they put out. These were like adult collector. They were a little bit more pricey too, but this is Vicor, which was the original concept for He-Man. Before he became He-Man, he was actually called Vicor, and they were definitely modeled off of Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, I was about to say, it doesn't even look like damn Masters of the Universe.
And, I always loved the back cards. I always kept the back cards. But this had, like, some folklore stuff, like the Goddess, Hero, and, like, Wondar, which was that supposedly Wonder Bread giveaway, which actually wasn't a Wonder Bread giveaway. Long story there. I won't get into it. And then this was just gifted to me last year might have been Christmas or my birthday or whatever, but this is a really cool 80-year anniversary Legends Thor character. And then I bought a bunch of these Legends like on clearance at Walmart. I bought like 20 of them. And so I got a couple Kangs, which were pretty cool. But I don't ever take my brother has got an enormous action figure collection, especially of Marvel. It's got like every one that ever came out. But he takes them out of the packages, has them all. In fact, I put a picture on my IG. But I leave mine in the packages. I don't think they look any. They're never going to look better than they do in their original packaging to me. Not that I sell action figures. I kind of just like to collect them and have them. So I just keep them in the packages. I don't ever open them. But at any rate, let's wrap this up. We got 3 minutes to the end of the hour here. Paul, you got any closing comments for the crew here?
No, I just appreciate you having me on. See a bunch of familiar faces in here and appreciate the support all the time. And check me and Edwin, and MT's more than welcome. We'll be back for Wednesday. And y'all just to let y'all know, we'll probably talk about the Thor trailer, do a few giveaways, and then I'll find something else. If y'all want to message me on Instagram to tell me a topic y'all want to talk about, or if any of y'all would like to come on or something, just let me know. And like I said, I appreciate you having me on. You came out on Wednesday, so I was like, well, I come out, and I did do a little hunting, so came out and supported. And I appreciate everybody comes to the auctions, comes to these shows, and he's Mr. Mr. Carlos is at a sabbatical, so me and MT and a couple of the crew will hold it down till he comes back, and always appreciate the support.
Yep. I really appreciate you coming on, Paul. Big help coming in and making sure I don't just have to fly solo here. I really appreciate everybody in the chat coming and supporting Paul and I tonight. And Carlos will be back soon to show you. I'm sure he'll come back with plenty of goodies to share with the community here. But we can't say thanks enough to you guys who came and watched tonight, commented, interacted. We do love it when you're here. So hopefully you'll come back on Wednesday and see Paul take over. Paul take over Wednesday.
Paul take over.
All right. Well, that's it. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.